What up, YouTube? Houston coming at you with a video. 713 to Bio City win the building. So, Rockets were facing elimination last night. Still is, though. You know, since the Rockets managed to survive by a score of 131 to the 116 against the Warriors, which is the second most points scored in a single postseason when facing elimination. You know, previous 4 games, not eclipsing the what? 105 mark, at least. Well, that finally happened last night. You know, being up by as many as 31 points. I just thought the Rockets, had a good-ass game all around. But then the only thing bad about the win was the third unit. I mean, yeah, it was cool seeing the other players get some action, but let's just say that the third unit sucked. Which led to Golden State making a run, to trim the lead down to as close as 13. But thankfully, the comeback was not completed because the Rockets officially live to play another game, which is Friday at the Bay, back to the Bay, as they look to force Game 7 coming back to Houston. But first things first, they got to handle business in the Bay, though, this Friday, which won't be easy. Unlike the Lakers, who's now out of the playoffs, the Rockets, happen to survive. Jalen, so what if Jalen Green didn't have too good of a game, efficient-wise, but hey, Fred VanVleet, Dylan Brooks, and Sengun, those were the 3 players that balled out the most in this game. Man Thompson did his thing, 25 points. Dylan Brooks, I think 24 or 26. Sengun, 24. But hey, I gotta say, this series has been chippy and physical as hell. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's like that again come Friday in Game 6. But if they lose tomorrow, so be it. But I would like for the Rockets to force a Game 7. I would really love that. But it just starts with keeping the same winning energy they had last night. It starts with keeping the same winning energy. The bench got to have a good outing. And, and man Thompson, Sengun, and Brooks, and got to have another good outing. And, of course, Jalen Green got to ball out for sure. He definitely got to ball out. I mean, yeah, he had 3 games of single digits. Game 2 was been his best game thus far, but man, I would love the Jalen Green that scored 38 points in Game 2 to ball out. He don't even gotta score 30+ points. All I ask is for Jalen Green to have a good enough game when it matters the most. That's all I'm asking. But other than that, man, it was a good team win by the Rockets, even though the third unit sucked. And hey, let's keep that same winning energy and let's force this Game 7 tomorrow. Let's go Rockets.